Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's always fun. Best friends. Hello, and welcome to the Luehmann Circus. I am Caleb, and this is my wife, Joanna.
And we are introducing ourselves. I don't know why I did that.
We are introducing ourselves, because that's what this is. This is our introduction video. Welcome. Hello, and welcome to the Luehmann Circus. I am Caleb. What?
Don't say. Hello, I am Caleb.
Hello, I'm Caleb, and this is my wife, Joanna.
Welcome to the Luehmann Circus.
We are a circus because we're very
Wait.
entertaining.
So, Caleb, what is the Luehmann Circus? Go ahead.
That's everything we practice. I hope you pay attention.
What was that?
So, Caleb!
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, we're gonna get these done. So,
Okay.
this is our intro. We decided to start the Luehmann Circus because, well, we're a family of 5. We have 3 kids, 5 and under. They're all within a 3-year amount of time, and they have caused us to become a circus full of little crazy animals and circus leader people, parents.
But we realized that, as you start getting older and as you have children, you have to really understand why you believe what you believe. And most of us know what we believe, but most of us also have not done a lot of research and dug deep into saying, okay, this is the reason why I believe these things. And we've had to have some interesting conversations with our kids. We've had to talk about race, and we've had to talk about what we believe about marriage, and what do we believe about love, and what do we believe about neighbors, and having those conversations has caused us to actually. Why are you laughing at me?
Keep going, please.
Having those conversations has caused us to actually say, wait, what is it that we really believe? And so we thought, why not make those things a little bit more public? Because one day the kids are going to want to watch it, and also their kids are going to want to watch it, and our grandbabies are going to be able to see what we believed and also how wonderful we looked when we were in our 30s.
Very wonderful. You still look amazing. And that's what it's about. It's about our legacy. It's about what we get to leave behind. And it'll be wonderful. It'll be wonderful for our children and their children. And I mean, our world is changing all the time. And so for them to be able to look back and see what this was like, how they grew up, and really see where some of their foundation came from. Like, this is a great time and a great place for this to happen.
Another reason is that we believe in the power of community. We believe that it is important to do life with other people. And though we have a community, and if you know us and if you live here, we're close to us, you know that our doors are pretty much open all the time. You're welcome. People sometimes don't even tell me they're coming, they just show up. And we're okay with that. But we wanted to expand that community, because the reality is that there are people that are living far from where we are, that have different views, different opinions, and that view the world from a different vantage point, and we want to learn from them.
Completely want to learn from them. We want to be able to, even if we can't understand their vantage point, but we get to hear, we get to work with it, we get to see what they're talking about, because obviously she's brown, I'm white. Throughout our marriage, there's been different vantage points, the way she grew up to the way I grew up, and right now with a lot of stuff that's going on in our world, like, I was unaware of something. She was able to bring those to my attention, and so that's some of the great stuff we get to discuss, and that's what we get to discuss with community, and we do that through relationship. And what better way to build relationship or create relationship is to reach out to people.
Yeah. And we'll discuss those things. Like, essentially, we are inviting you into at night after we put our kids to bed. What we do is we just start having these conversations. They are sometimes super deep, they are sometimes super funny, but really what we want to do is invite you into those conversations. We want to hear from other people what it is that we believe.
So what we're saying is, come be a part of our community.
Now, I wanna show you something. I'm gonna make a video with my phone, because we were talking about. Here you go. We were talking about how people come over and just show up. That's what I meant. A friend just showed up with coffee. That's our life.
I didn't want to interrupt.
No.
Feel free.
Your timing was actually perfect. So you will have a cameo on the
One of the other things that we believe is that fear will dissipate with proximity. And that's why relationship is amazing, because when you invite people into your space and you bring them closer to you, those fears that we're told as we grow up or that we see in the world nowadays, those will start to go away as we start to learn more about one another, where one another comes from. It happened in our marriage.
Right.
Like, she's Colombian. I was fearful.
Oh gosh, stop it. Okay, that's not true. But what we meant is that the reality is the world is full of fear. Everybody is afraid of something, and most of the times that translates to everybody is afraid of someone. And what we've noticed is the closer we get to people, especially the closer we get to people that don't view the world the same way we do and that come from totally different corners, the more that fear is gone, and that we realize that they are just humans in need of the same things we are in need of: community, love, acceptance, all of the same things that we're looking for, they are too, and we are able to actually focus on what we are more alike instead of focusing on the fact that we are different.
Right. The proximity as we get closer to each other allows those borders and those boundaries to break down.
Right.
And so you're no longer in fear of who that person is, what they do, what their lifestyle is like. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The fourth thing that we believe is that nobody's perfect. And I don't know where to go from there, so you jump in.
So essentially, we believe that we wanted to open up a space where it was safe to be imperfect, when it was safe to have an imperfect marriage, to have imperfect children and having an imperfect life, because we have learned to love the beauty in the imperfection. The reality is nobody's perfect. We all just got really, really good at pretending we are. And so we decided to have videos and to open up this space so that people realize that it is safe to be imperfect, and actually it is in the imperfections of life that we get to grow, and it is in the imperfections of life that we get to see the most amazing things about it. That is part of why we are a circus, because our life is not a museum. Everything is not put to place. My house is not clean because I have 3 children, and I have 3 children. So the house is not perfect, but you know what? That doesn't matter. Those are the details that don't matter. And the reality is that what we're doing is we're working towards just letting people know that imperfect is actually beautiful.
And what comes with imperfect is honesty and transparency, and that's if we're gonna break things down. And that's how relationship starts. That's how good, healthy relationship starts. And that's how these wonderful topics that we get to discuss and come to you with and hear from you with. Is that our son right there? It is. That's Max.
He's fine. He's part of the video now.
He's part of the imperfection. So please come and join us. We want you to be a part of our community.
Yeah, so you can follow us on Instagram or you can follow us on Facebook. You can also subscribe to this video or to this channel.
You totally said subscribe and pointed toward my crotch. We are the circus.
Say, we are the circus.
We are the circus.
Okay, do it again. 1.
Oh my.
Wait, what? Where is Maxie going? Kiss her.